Hey guys, welcome to FunNGun. Figured now that I finally got my SilencerCo Osprey 9 here out of ATF jail, I'd go ahead and make a quick video talking about how I actually won this free suppressor and the cost that it has come to me since winning this suppressor, because the suppressor was free, but there's a few other things I had to pay for. But let's go ahead and get into the story here first of how I won this. So last year in November, me and a couple of buddies decided to go down to CanCon in Richmond Hill, Georgia. And the first day, we was kind of just hanging out, shooting all kinds of stuff. If you want to see what I always shot, there's a video on my channel here of day one of CanCon of us shooting just a ton of stuff. Had a great time. And then on day two, there's also a video of that. At the very end of it, you see me win this suppressor. And how I won this suppressor is kind of random. Me and a buddy was just walking around, and we seen a big commotion over at the SilencerCo booth, so we figured we'd go over there and see what was going on. And when we walked up, there was the guy that you'll see in the clip here in just a second that was holding the microphone, and he was going over what they were doing, and they called it Joe versus Pro, and he was giving out suppressor vouchers for whoever won. So at that point, I figured I better get in on this if I can. So I seen a guy at the very front of the crowd. He was jumping up and down, trying to get him to pick him every single time they would select a couple people to shoot. So I figured my best bet was to go up there and join him, and we were both up there right in front of them trying to get them to select us, and as you can see here, it worked out pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the footage of me and him shooting against each other right here.
All right, here we go. Rules are simple. This guy's got to clear the white rack. This guy's got to clear the orange rack. Here we go. Shooter ready? Shoot. No, one more to go. One more to go. We got a bag change on the left.
Oh, there you go.
All right, good job. Let's give it up for Dalton.
Boom.
Okay, as you can see there, this worked out pretty good for me. I was actually shooting a staccato, and he was shooting an Ed Brown. They were both 9mm and had this particular suppressor mounted on both of them. So that was pretty cool to get to do that to win this. And after I got the voucher, I had to do a little bit of paperwork, send it in to SilencerCo. They sent this to my local FFL, and that's when the cost to me started coming into play. It cost me $75 to have this sitting in the dealer's safe as a transfer for literally 66 days. This came back extremely quick for what it usually takes to get your tax stamp approved, so I was pretty happy about that. So that was the first cost. Second cost was this particular suppressor does not come with a piston. Excuse me. So I had to pick up a piston, and I figured at the same time I might as well go ahead and pick up the fixed barrel adapter, because I do plan on putting this on a 357 lever gun and a 9mm carbine at some point as well. So went ahead and picked that up, and then I had to pay the tax stamp. So altogether, I believe I have about $370 in this suppressor, which is still a good deal because I did actually get the actual suppressor for free, so that's pretty awesome. And I went ahead and actually built this full gun right here. This is a Zev OZ9 I built from a strip frame. There's a full build series on this particular gun on my channel here, and this was originally what I ended up setting this gun up for. That's why it has the threaded barrel in it right here. Pretty cool looking barrel. It's fluted. And if you've actually seen any other videos with this gun, me shooting an IDPA and different things, I have a second barrel. It's the Radiant Ramjet. It has the comp on the end of it. So this gun I can convert back and forth between whichever way I want to shoot it. But that kind of just happened off of random. It was set up to be a suppressor host. So currently I have this gun set up as a suppressor host, and I have a P320 Scorpion that has a threaded barrel in it as well. There's a video on the barrel that's in that 320 on here too. It is a budget barrel from AIM Surplus. I picked it up for $38, and it has been functioning just fine. It's just a cheap barrel. The finish wears off pretty quick, but pretty cool to be able to get a barrel that cheap. So if you're interested in a cheap 320 threaded barrel, there's a video on my channel of that as well. But yeah, I just figured I'd go ahead and tell a little bit more of the story about how I won this suppressor, talk about it a little bit more, and that's all I had for you today. Okay, if you made it this far, I just want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're looking for more FunNGun right now, you can click one of the 2 recommended videos there. If you're looking for more FunNGun later, you can go ahead and click that there subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. And if you're finding me from Facebook, go ahead and click that open app button at the top to make all that a lot easier, and I'll see you next time.